T2TV coverage of Rapture versus Ascendancy, the #1 versus #2 team on the Team Warfare ladder. Good evening and welcome. My name is Wonder Dog. I am the Canadian favorite. As you can see, the map is Beggar's Run as the teams get underway. Let's take a look at the quick look at the rosters. There you go, right in front of you. A star-studded lineup for both teams. Ascendancy on the Storm side, Infernal being occupied by Rapture. We'll see how these teams go. As you can see, the teams beginning to get out their equipment inventory, starting to deploy as quickly as they can. Over on the Storm side, we see the exact same thing. Heavy on flag, very much safely and secure. It's Carvis, one of the best in the game, folks. You will find very few players who can equal his skill at heavy on flag, which he demonstrated well at TribesCon 4. Shout out to all the good buddies that I met and was able to acquaint myself with at TribesCon 4. But that's living in the past. Let's focus a little bit on the present, as here we go. Here comes some heavy offense coming in, raining into the base. It looks like it's Reprisal. Let's get a look at Merlin here as he tries to D up the base. Starts chucking out some grenades. He's still taking some nasty fire from some enemy, but it looks like he's going to live through another day. So let's pop back outside, as that was the only rush that Rapture had off the start. Switching back to the other side of the base. Here comes the Ascendancy offense. Camdog comes in, grabs the flag, gets dropped. Flag doesn't go too far. It gets quickly returned by Kelvin. Rapture, #1 team on the TWL, has a record of 12-3, 12-0 versus non-Vanguard related teams, as we have a grab by Dawn. Let's get a lock on him as he heads away. He's got two chasers on him with a lot of elf and a lot on him as well. Let's keep a lock on him as he is gone. A little bit of lag on my part, and I apologize for that. That happens when I'm doing a little T2TV. He's going to toss the flag just as he gets missiled. And Bourbon's going to grab the flag. Bourbon's got half health and is being picked up by make that 3 chasers. But he's right on top of his base. He gets killed, and the flag just lands right behind. Trying to get picked up by Reprisal. Let's see if he can get up to his flag stand. Well, he's not doing well. Look at his health, folks. Almost down to nothing. But he's going to get up to his base. Mortar going to go off, but it's not going to do any good. He scores it up. Valeru with the cap. Nice cap there. Camdog grabs and drops the flag. As I was saying, folks, Rapture undefeated against non-Vanguard teams. They've had 146 caps for, 69 caps against over 31 maps, which makes a 4.71 caps for per map ratio and 2.23 caps against per map ratio, which means a plus-minus differential of 2.48 caps. That means every time they get capped on, they are grabbing at least and capping 2.5 times. However, Ascendancy, undefeated at 5-0 as we get a grab by Zero Skills, is on his way. Let's watch the pursuit. Getting elfed in a little bit of midfield, throws down a mine. Getting chased down by a guy in the middle, but he dishes one to Valeru right in the face. He took out his own pursuer. Lost a lot of momentum on his ski. He's got 3, 4 chasers, and he's going to throw it to a friend. That might not have been the best move. Mortar's being tossed around as the flag is just outside the base, and it's going to get returned for Muth. Gets the return. Not a great move by Zero Skills. He was home. He should have taken it all away. Ascendancy, undefeated at 5-0, has 50 caps over 8 maps played, and that means 0.625 caps against. On the other hand, they've had 0.063 caps against. We get a lock here on Little Wing as he starts spamming the enemy turret and the enemy sensor to try and take them out. That essentially means, folks, that they have a 6.25 caps for per map that they've played, 0.63 caps against per map, and that means a plus-minus differential of 5.62. Every time they get capped on, they are capping 5.5 flags. So that is some great stats for both sides. Now, obviously, the more realistic number is Rapture's number, as they have played a lot more games. And there's a grab by Zero Skills once again, and this time he is away. He's only got 2 or 3 chasers on him. We're trying to get to him over the middle. Just coming up to him now. You can see the pursuit in behind. 3 chasers with Chain and Light D. And Disc coming in at him. But he's getting picked up by his friends. He's going to land safely and get chained down just as the flag lands on the back, and it's going to get returned. Valorou with the second return. Rapture now starting to put on the pressure. That's 2 caps that Rapture should have had, and the light D of Ascendancy proving to be the distance so far. 25 minutes left in the map. 1-0 for Ascendancy. Grab by Banshee. I don't think he's going to get too far, though. Kind of pops out the back and gets disked around a little bit. The light D all over it. Lots of mortars being chucked in as they mortar it all over the place. And there's the pickup. I don't think he's going to get too far either. And yes, he does get chained down, but he has a friend right there. We'll see if he's able to pick up the flag. Watching the dueling. It's a 2-on-2 duel. And yes, Ascendancy is going to get the return. As we switch back over to the Ascendancy base. Here comes another capper coming in. Carvis now back on the flag stand. I don't think he's going to be able to get away. Let's pop in and take a quick look at the inside and the gens of the enemy base. Or of the Rapture base, I should say. Things looking great here. Let's check the other side. As Dawn has the flag, but he gets murdered and lands, well, just sort of, his body stops right in front of an inventory station. Looks like Rapture has their defense up as well. Let's take a quick look. As Rapture once again gets a good grab, and this time Banshee's away, clean health. Cam Dog, a quick grab and a quick drop. Kelvin with the return. Banshee is on his way. I think he's got this one, folks. Yes, sir. Nope. He bounces off the flag, and it's going to get returned again. Valorou 3 for 3 on the on-flag returns. Rapture has got to be kicking themselves in the pants after this one. Just playing a little nervous, unable to get the flag and get it home. Now Sirius, Sirois, Siroisis? I don't know. Some guy grabbed the flag. He's not able to get away, though. Zero skills. Accidentally kills him with his own mine. Flag's going to get returned for Muth now. Another return, playing a great game of light D. Vermouth and Valorou, the double V. Perhaps this is the kiss of death for Rapture. Anybody who has a V in their name, whether it be Vanguard, Valorou, or Vermouth. As Little Wing now has grabbed the flag, and he's got a great grab, folks, and a great run. He can do it all for this team. Poe, midfield, Cap. He's going to throw the flag, try and get it to a friendly. And yes, it is going to get picked up. Let's get a lock on him. Homer PF gets the flag over towards the base. Now, where's Valorou? He should be the one coming in to pick this up. And it is picked up. It's Atomic. It's Homer PF, I should say. Homer PF is going to throw the flag, get it on top of the flag stand. It gets grabbed. Grabbed by Homer again. He comes in. He's going to get dissed.
Inferno scores.
And finally caps it up. That'll do it. Sirois now has got the flag and is gone. Rapture's tied it up 1-1, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Tribes 2 TV brought to you by Rico. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. One of the Euro Shoutcast guys, along with Studs and the rest of his crew. Dare I say, Ricola. Anywho, Blue coming in. It looks like he's going to make it 2-1 if he does this right. And yes, he does. There's the second cap. Rapture now in total domination of the map. They've got 9 grabs compared to Storm's and Ascendancy's 4 grabs. Early on, it looked like Ascendancy would really put the hurt on them. Now Banshee is away. Banshee throwing down a few flares. He's got one chaser that's right behind him. Make that 2 chasers right behind him, but he's got great speed and right on top of his flag. He comes in, he scores it up just as he gets mortared by Synth. Looks to me, folks, like Rapture is all over the enemy flag, getting away with it cleanly. And yes, there is another grab. Sirois now getting a clean grab and is away. Sources of chain tell me there's 2 chasers, make that 3 now, plus 1 midfielder. Let's switch to the front view here and get a look at him from behind as the chasers try to come in. No luck. He is gone. Rapture is absolutely dominating now on this side. Here he comes, he scores it up. Getting a little bit of visual lag there, and once again I apologize. Ping holding steady now. 20 minutes left to go, and a 4-1 lead for Rapture. You can see from this, folks, that Ascendancy has no packs. Flag gets, Flag Capper gets not too far, I should say. Doesn't get too far. You can see the turrets down, the deployed inventories are missing. There's no heavy on flag. There's just lights that are naked standing on top of the flag stand. Here comes another grab. Zeroid tries to get in, but he's not going to get too far. And the flag goes flying. It's going to get returned. Popping down into the base, and here's some repairs now happening. Macro suiting up. One of the strengths of Rapture, folks, that has gotten them to the #1 spot has been the fact that they have dominated on heavy offense as Zero Skills has grabbed the flag, goes underneath the sensor tower, and is away. Let's watch as a mortar comes in. Hello. Oh, baby, that was a great shot. Carve it with the long-range 911 mortar. I thought he was clear, but Carveth showed me I was wrong. Great shot. Little Wing now grabbing the flag. He's not going to get too far. That was beautiful. I hope you guys caught that on the camera work. This is my first time broadcasting T2TV. I'm a little bit of a noob. Mortars now being tossed in on the defense of Rapture. Both teams grab, drop, and return. Rapture flag being safe. Ascendancy flag out in the field. And Atomic Risk has picked it up. Let's see if he can get away. Skiing off to the right-hand side. Let's pick it up. Not your best of escape routes. He gets missiled. Quickly returned by Bourbon. Ascendancy trying desperately to get their base back up. As I was saying, Rapture has a great heavy offense team and a great offensive team. Haven't seen the likes of it since Vanguard in 5150. There's a grab. Zero Skills this time. Again through the tower. Let's see if Carveth is up to the challenge for another mortar. He's got one capper with him. Here comes that mortar. Let's keep a camera eye on it. Don't think it's going to hit him this time. I think he's away. Zero Skills posing up for the camera as he comes in on top of the flag stand. Tries to throw it to his heavy, but instead just decides to score it himself. A great offensive team Rapture is, and they are putting the hurt right now on top of Ascendancy. They've got a 3-1 advantage in grabs. Ascendancy now grabbing the flag one more time, but Blue unable to get too far. The flag's going to be left in the field. Banshee's got the flag for Rapture, but not a clean grab. It looks like he was body blocked or stopped, and the flag goes behind the sensor and gets returned. You can see here the amount of spam that's being put in towards the enemy that Rapture is able to put on. As soon as they deploy an inventory, Rapture is right on top of it. A light coming in to try and grab the flag, but was body blocked. Wasn't sure who that was, but you saw the action right here on T2TV. Here comes another capper. There's the grab. It's Zeroid, and for the first time, he's got a clean one. 16 minutes left to go. We're into recording number 13. That's just me saving it, just so you know. It looks like he's going to clear the hill. Lots of chasers on him. He's not going to make the tower. This could get interesting. At least 4 or 5 duelers right around him. We'll see if Rapture's able to turn the tide here as they continue to pick up the flag. Sadistic's unable to get away with it. Again, a quick grab and a quick drop. Synth is there doing the mortaring action. Picked up this time by Phoenix, and Phoenix scores it up. Make that 6-1. 17-6 are the touches. We'll get a quick look at some stats here as Banshee gets in and grabs and drops the flag. 126 kills to 95, 30 grabs compared to 10 grabs for Rapture versus Ascendancy respectively. So Rapture has 30 grabs, and Ascendancy has 10 grabs. Make that 11 as Gaunt now has the flag. He's got chasers on him, tosses a couple of flares to try and get away, and we're on our way. Getting elfed and met in the midfield, throws a few more flares. He's got at least 1, 2 chasers with him, and finally he gets disked down. And the flag gets flying down in the field. We'll see if they're able to pick it up. And Seroyce grabs the flag. Sanchez has got the flag, so let's keep a lock on, or sorry, Valerou I should say. Valerou has got the flag. And he turns and chases down his own pursuer. Nice work. Some offensive defense. But he's being met by a full swarm of Rapture players as he comes into his flag stand. Flies around the back. Let's take a look at the Rapture capper as he tosses it off to a friend. It's in the field. It's going to get picked up. Bourbon now has grabbed the flag for Ascendancy. So both flags being held. Banshee getting inside. He's going to get a heavy with an energy pack on. Capper's coming in to try and take him out. Mortar's coming in on him as well. This could be a return. No, he pops down inside safely in his base. And he is inside, camping away like a little girl. Well done, Banshee. It's the safe play to do. Let's take a look at the other team. Merlin also inside his own base. But the pressure is going to be on him more to stay alive. Banshee has dropped the flag, accidentally killing himself in reprisal. Picks up the flag in return, throws it off, picks it up again. So that looks like where the action might be, folks. Let's take a quick look. Blue's got the flag for Rapture. He's heavy in a shield pack, got about half health. Merlin, also with the flag, has absolutely squat, little health, and no repair packs, no inventories, no nothing. Not looking good for Merlin. So we're in a bit of a standoff with 12 minutes left to go. Let's take a look around here and see if we can get a quick look at some of the incoming offense. Merlin throws the flag to Deft. Blue tosses the flag, picks it up again. Both teams inside. And it looks like Rapture's got a little bit more pressure. Boy, it's Tombstone all over again, folks, and I apologize for the clipping that's happening right now. This could be bad, and yes, the flag does get dropped. Blue's now got it again. Let's take a look at Blue one more time. Sorry, he's dropped the flag. Blue's got it one more time. He's got it, but he doesn't have a lot of health. He has no shield pack, no nothing. Throws it off to his friend Ultra Killer, I should say, now down to half health. Goes and gets to an inventory station as quickly as he can. He's got a medium with an energy pack. Rarely seen as he heads outside to duel it up. Getting chained down by some incoming offense. Incoming light D. Yeah, it's normal for light D to go O. Which might not be a bad idea now that I think about it. Down 6-1, you really have nothing to lose with 11 minutes left. Ultra Killer trying to throw the flag, finally does, and hands it off to Kelvin. Kelvin heads inside. Ultra Killer going to get back on his deploying duty. Still no inventories alive downstairs. Take a quick look now at Merlin on the other side for Ascendancy. He's also in the base. Sorry about the clipping, folks. That'll happen as these guys kind of dance around. And all those good things through these walls is going to happen as I try to spectate them in observer mode here. Blue now has the flag once again, back in the shield pack. Lots of good health. Let's put it over to our light and energy pack one more time as he dances around. Got one heavy down below that he's trying to protect, Merlin. Throws off the flag and gets picked up by Carveth. Carveth the heavy on flag. Rapture really has nothing to lose by sending as much offense as they can. Ascendancy has the map to lose, which is already in question at this point. It would be wise to send all the offense that they can. All this to say, get off your ass, stop turtling, and start playing some O! An attacker coming in for Rapture, unable to get by the 3 heavy D that are downstairs. Let's head upstairs a little bit and take a look at some of the carnage that's happening on the inside door as Rapture tries to get in. Looks like a yard sale, folks. Need a spin fuser? Need an energy pack? Hello, need an enemy? More enemies coming in. Getting a quick look at Carveth. He's still got tons of health, so he's fine. Starting to look like Diablo 2. With all the bodies and little hacked pieces up. Just keep sending them in. That's all you need. Bob Costas, I'm not. More mortars being chucked around. Neither team really bowing to the other team's wishes that we're going to stop. So let's pop down and take a look at the defense here for Rapture. And yes, they are keeping their turrets up. They've got an inventory station on the inside. Ultra Killer doing some deploying. Kelvin standing on the top of the base, making sure that no one can get through, as is his standard role. So all of the action is over on the Ascendancy base. They continue to pound in the offense. Deft playing initial door blocker. Both teams playing Heroes in a Half Shell very well. It's tough to break a standoff in a map like Tombstone. It was tough to cap in a map like Tombstone back in the early days of base. If you remember that well, essentially the object was you had to get down into this area where Deft is standing and grab the flag and get away. As a cloaker tries to come in, see the cloak pack right down there, he doesn't get too far. They've got an inventory up. We'll pop over to the Rapture side and watch the tumbleweeds roll by. A little bit of offense. I saw a mortar coming in. And Drastic is taken out. So it looks like turrets are all deployed for Rapture. More spam now coming in. But I don't think this guy's going to get anywhere either. Nope, Sanchez, the masterful mustache guy. If you know what a dirty Sanchez is, I'm not going to explain it to you. I had it explained to me when I asked, and I'm worse off for it. My innocent mind has been forever warped. More so than reading Tribal War. As here comes more offense. Mortars being chucked in. Inventory station still alive for Carveth. Let's take a quick look at his health. Yeah, he's fine. Six minutes left to go in this standoff. Ascendancy trying to get some repairs up now, and they have done so. There's a huge carnage on the top level, but not on the bottom level, as Ascendancy has a base up down below. Mortars again being spammed in, as looks like Reprisal is here. Finally gets taken out by Stereo. Oh, that's his name, Stereo. Hey, I got it right. No, it was Seroyce that I had wrong. What do I know? Get more offense coming in. More dueling happening. The one thing that could work well in Ascendancy's favor, if they're ever able to get one of these flags home, either giving up the cap or getting the cap, is that they might be able to get some deployables out. One of the keys to winning Beggar's Run is keeping up your static defenses, turrets, inventories on the outside. It is very simple to get in and spam that inventory station. And now Blue looks like he's going to return the flag. No, he decides to change his mind. And keeping up that turret over here, that static base turret, either as Elf or Plasma or whatever you decide to use, is very critical in order to keep any of the incoming or outgoing cap routes defensible. More enemies coming in, but unable to get away. Just watching here the Rapture base. Thanks for tuning in to T2TV. If you're unable to connect to T2TV, then I'd suggest you join our Shoutcast station, fellow station in Tribes 2, WSBN. As Blue drops the flag, picks it up again. Looks like he's just having a little fun with the flag. As we head down inside, Carveth very much safe and secure. As we hit the 4-minute mark in the broadcast, 4 minutes to go. And neither team really putting a serious amount of damage or pressure on the enemy teams. You can see a couple of heavies getting downstairs, but they're not getting too far. Carveth with that shield pack, able to stay alive. Although, interestingly enough, they now have no inventory stations downstairs. See if that does anything here. Ascendancy, a good enough naked team that they're able to play out the incoming heavy offense and take them on. And when you take a look at these rosters, who can blame them? Let's take a look here. And check out those scores. That's an incredible difference in scores. Once again, just sort of checking some of the stats here. 173 kills to 309 for Rapture. Ascendancy has 174 now, 310 by the Inferno team, and that is a huge amount of damage. Let's see, 52 grabs compared to 18 grabs for Rapture. Rapture has just been an offensive powerhouse compared to Ascendancy. Ascendancy 5-0. Surprisingly, unable to do too much against this Rapture defense and Rapture offense. Rapture 12-3, but 12-0 if you don't count Vanguard, who is currently on summer hiatus. 12-0 on the TWL against non-Vanguard teams. Ultra Killer now dropping and rejoining. I guess he figured he had time to do so. We get a quick look at Carveth once again. It's very much safe and secure. You can take a look at the opening right there. Nobody really getting through. Oh, here we go. No, he didn't get too far. Carveth leaving a grenade for one of his buddies. Heavy making it downstairs, and finally a guy with a repair pack coming in. He's gonna get in, but Carveth is right there. He gets mortared around a little bit. This could be interesting. Let's take a look at his health. Carveth is down to half health and full shield. Uses his health kit. They're going to get some repairs up once again. Getting an inventory station up, so finally able to get upstairs. Carveth now repairing up to full health. Over on Blue's side, he's got about 3/4 health, standing very much secure. Let's take a look at his player stats. He's got 9 kills with the mortars, 6 deaths with the mortars.
60 seconds.
We take a look at some of the personal stats for all of the players. Let's do that. Phoenix with 17 disc kills. Suroy's getting killed by discs 12 times, obviously a capper. Daunt, the same thing, getting killed by a bunch of mortars 16 times and getting discs 15 times. Atomic Risk getting destroyed by disc many times. Bourbon pretty much 50-50 with the disc. Continue to keep an eye on that right-hand side as we look through the stats here. 33 mortar kills for Berserker. Well done. 47 for Jibs. 13 kills for Valeru. kills. We continue to scroll through. 20 for Sims. Continue to scroll through here. Hopefully I get them all, folks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it.
In
Finally, 6-1 is the final score as we head over to Ascendancy server. 6-1. Take a look at those scores, folks. 471 points for Jibs. Rapture, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Rapture players as your high scores. That's how they won. We'll be right back with map number 2 right after this on T2TV, brought to you by the guys at Euro TV and TsN.